Hello, good morning, and happy Tuesday. I hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. And words of hello and welcome because I didn't sleep last night, but I'm okay. Um, I blame the eclipse energy a little bit, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you all for always showing up when you can. It looks like Twitch is running a little program with just chatting folks. Since I stream just chatting now, if you sub 3 subs, you get Pokemon badges. For watching for 20 minutes, you get a Pichu. I believe the balls give you each of the Pokemon, but if you just do 3, it gives you automatically all 3, since there's no chance of getting repeats as far as I know. So if you do sub, thank you. If you don't sub, that's okay. But super cool, super exciting. That's awesome. Hopefully you guys get the Pokemon you want. And oh, hi there. Okay, happy Tuesday, Elsie. Are we doing taco soup today, or are we doing something a little bit different since it's a special day? And hello, Apothic. Good morning. Thank you for the 15 stream streak. I appreciate you being here and being here for 15 streams. That's a lot. That's consistent. That's dedicated. Thank you. Pen 15. I know what you're saying. I don't want to say it out loud because of reasons, but I get you. I understand. I understand what you're saying. So we will be playing some Palworld today. I believe that's the best game we can play today, considering just in general the lack of sleep. Palworld is such an easy, like, shut your brain off and play kind of game, and I love that. So we'll play some Palworld today. You guys will see some more pals. You tried the donuts. The Jigglypuff tastes like we thought it would. We can make quesadillas. Nice. I love quesadillas. Please share in the Discord when you get a chance. I've been pulling cards since last night about this eclipse energy because it sure is thick energy. And I kept pulling the tower card, so I'm a little bit like gonna be a little bit spicy this week. But speaking of the Discord, if you're not in the Discord is a great place for you to hang out, know when I'm streaming, know when I'm needing to cancel a stream, and all of that fun stuff. I mean, it Jigglypuff looks like he's strawberry flavored, if I'm being super honest with you. He looks strawberry flavored. Maybe he's peach flavored. Maybe he's strawberry with sleep pills crushed into it. No, I'm kidding. That's so messed up. Can't say the P word, but I can say that. Fascinating. I'm not gonna lie. I love Pokemon. I understand there's the whole like people eating Pokemon, and I get it. Um, President flavored. They were. I mean, let's be real. We've all thought about, maybe not all of us. We've all thought about what do Pokemon really taste like. And I'll have to be completely real with you. Jigglypuff probably just tastes like a lot of I feel like he tastes like the fattiness of a steak. We have not thought that. I mean, the thing is, I would not want to eat a Pokemon, but if they were real, I would be curious. Just I think it's like a morbid curiosity thing. It's not really even like a I'm curious enough to do it. It's a morbid curiosity thing. Just like you know what, I'll leave that for non Twitch conversations, but we're gonna open Palworld. We're gonna get that set up. I'm always so weirded out by the weird asides and Pokedex entry that talk about Slowpoke, Tails, and Magikarp stuff. Yeah, because in all reality, like, Pokemon are the animals of that reality. So it would make sense that they would be edible or people would find ways to eat them. But it's also like no one really wants to talk about it because again, it's awkward. It's weird. All right, I'm gonna load up the Palworld file and we'll get it loaded. We'll talk for a little bit longer, but we'll get it loaded at the very least. I know in Palworld there's a butcher knife. You can harm pals and you can eat them, but it's also like if they're the animals of the region, it just makes sense. Even though you don't want it to make sense, it just does. Like eat the berries. It feels like eating a pet though. Don't do that, please. Please look at that. And choose to be better. Exactly. Sorry, my nose is peeling from when I was sick. I'm not trying to pick my nose on stream. I know it'll look that way, and that's fine, but I'm not. It's that weird peeling that constantly happens when you've been sick. Luna was like, "How far did you get in Palworld on stream yesterday?" And I was like, "Not far." I mean, far enough to like get certain achievements done, but not too far. I guess I'll just set up now. In Minecraft, Jordan and his niece would go around and get the meat. And yeah, because no one wants to think about hurting the little guys. No one wants to think about it. I'll just switch over. We can yap while we game. That's kind of the whole point. That's kind of the whole point of it. So what is everyone's plans this Tuesday? What have we got going on? I plan on catching up on readings. I plan on after stream, obviously. I plan on also resting because unfortunately I haven't been doing enough of that apparently because I was getting sick. But also I didn't sleep a wink last night. I don't know why I'm still able to consciously be here, but I am somehow. You guys like my bed setup? I stopped playing an ult because I accidentally made them mustard instead of. Oh no. Oh no. That's the worst. I don't like that. Okay, so we have almost no food. You're trying to decipher this message. Oh yeah, he's got a pudding head. That's one of the outfits you can give this guy. He's a pudding. He's a flan. I like the way he walks. Trying to decipher this message. Depresso, what the hell are you doing? He is adorable. I think, today we'll make some actual progress in the game instead of just, like, just setting up base, you know? Not that setting up base is not progress, but this is not, this is not enough progress. We need to do more. Alright, one thing I would like to accomplish, though, let's see, do we have the technology points? So there's this thing called a feed bag. It's really important that you unlock the feed bag, because the feed bag, when you craft it, it automatically gets equipped because it's a key item. Love that feature. And what happens is, get Kativa out, he'll help craft. Little sunglasses, he's so cool. And once you automatically equip any feed bag, put food in your feed bag, your character will automatically eat it when they're hungry. Same with your pals. So any pals that are in your party will automatically eat food. You don't have to stop and feed them constantly. It works out pretty nicely. Okay, looks like our berry farm is going well. Very good. Self-sufficient, exactly. I like something being self-sufficient. You can set up farms in this game that are self-sufficient, which I also like. I like anything being self-sufficient. Alright, let me put some stuff away. I guess not. I guess not. Alright, so we have some setup of everything. Did I repair everything? Yes, I did. I think the only thing I'm missing is the stuff on the quest. So they want me to build a statue of power. I need more palladium fragments, because of course I do. Because of course I do. Never enough palladium palladium fragments? Palladium fragments, one of those. I'm sorry, that's fun. It's just fun to do that. There's a whole section over here. It's just palladium fragments. So we're gonna go over there to get them. Oh, that's not what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Pulled pork animals. Unfortunately, Elsie, that's very funny. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. We're in the water now. Look at how he swims. Water fights are not our forte, I guess. Very funny. Get in the water, kitty cat. Anyways. Did it just sink to the bottom and I can't grab it? Maybe. It's possible. They could. Okay. So, my quest right now is I need to go to find the small settlement and talk to the chief. I know where it is, luckily. As far as going to it by foot, there's no way in hell. So, we shall do some walkies. Because that's the only way to get there is by foot. Also, this guy is slow as shit. Yep. What I said. He's slow as shit. What level is this dungeon? 13? I don't think I'll be able to do that dungeon then. A Capriti! Oh, he's level 15. You know what? This might not have been such a good idea. Yeah, it definitely was not a good idea. He's twice my level. But anyways, this is the small settlement. You know, my dad always told me, don't start fights you can't finish, but also, he was a coward, so we don't take advice from him. Let's see, what do we got? We got seeds. Get some seeds now, because you don't really get these seeds till a lot later, and you're gonna need them a lot sooner. Okay, got the seeds. I'm gonna talk to this old man, because that's what I'm here for. Oh, you're not from around these parts, are you? Welcome to our humble village. We may be a small settlement, but feel free to stay for as long as you'd like. And don't be startled by the various pals you may see. They've all been domesticated. We humans have lived in peace and harmony with the pals on this island. Rumor has it that a massive disaster once brought them to the edge of extinction long ago. But, has that piqued your interest? In that case, you would do well to seek out the World Tree. Apologies, that might require some further explanation. I'm referring to that massive tree off in the distance. I wouldn't have known had he not told me. There was no indication that there was a giant tree in the background. You can't see it in every screenshot. A legend says that you should reach the world tree. I'm being sarcastic. You will find the truth behind all there is to know about these islands. Another claims that a source of limitless power lies within. I'm sure it does. That Capritti is still pissed off. I love it. There's plenty more myths surrounding it, but I presume you get the idea. Either way, I'm afraid to say that I don't know what you might actually find there. I've heard that the Rain Syndicate boss may be the person to ask, but by all accounts, he's been missing for quite some time now. The Rain Syndicate is an armed group that set up base at that tower and currently rules over the surrounding area. At present, their acting head is the leader's daughter, Zoe. Though judging by how unruly the rest of the members are, I do question how much order has actually been established. In any case, I would say that their tower holds some of the answers you seek, but if you insist on paying it a visit, you do well to prepare for the worst. Ah, a pal tamer, but how knowledgeable are you about pal gear? Simply put, certain pals can be equipped with tools or equipment that enhance their natural skills, making them even more reliable partners. And this would be the perfect opportunity to put one to the test. Fox Sparks like to build their dens close to tower. If you manage to secure one, do try your hand at crafting a Fox Sparks harness. It's a rather nifty item that allows you to carry a Fox Sparks around, much like a living flamethrower. Yeah. With such unparalleled firepower, who would dare stand in your way? I suggest you experiment with various pal gear before heading to that tower. And on that note, I ought to return to work. May fortune follow you, my friend. He was yapping. Alright, let me grab the teleporter here. Oh, yes. Cremis. I love Cremis. She reminds me of Evie. She's eating all the food. I hate when they do that. Alright. Let us go up here. Talk to this guy. Nice to meet you. I'm researching PAL species and conducting ecological survey, including unidentified species in this area. You have a Palpedia, don't you? Would you mind showing it to me for reference? If you manage to catch more species, I'd be happy to reward you your efforts. Would you be willing to help me with my research? Why, yes. Fantastic. You've recorded 10 species. This is incredibly valuable research data. Please accept this reward as a token of my appreciation. I got a technical manual. So I've only recorded 12 species, so he'll have me come back to him every 10 levels, I guess, or every 10 that I catch. We'll get the Tundra outfit as well. Do I have enough to craft the, No, but I do have enough PAL fluids, which is good. Let's see what PALs exist outside of the small settlement. Because I don't remember the BH. I should probably come back here with more PAL balls, so let me do that. Ooh, a Jolt Hog! Hey! Actually, maybe I have enough. Thanks. Oh, okay. Woohoo! So, Jolt Hog is how Luna has been, fishing. If you just throw him in the water, he, rolling, 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 rolling. Oh, he didn't keep rolling. Be free, my friend. Oh, I mean, there is a fluffy moth. There is a moth pal, but you don't see her for a while. What do you mean I don't have enough stamina? Are you for reals? It's probably true. I probably didn't have enough. You need enough to use your parachute as well. It's kind of dumb. I could have taken the teleporter. I just didn't feel like it. It's not the scenic route, as they say. More lamb balls. I love how they run. Another chickpea. Okay. Oh, is he gonna start mining? You do that. I need more stone anyway. Stamina, Genshin. Yeah, pretty much. The most genuine of flashbacks. Okay, hot spring. Woohoo, hot spring. I'll put the hot spring like right here. I think that's a good idea. And then pals can come relax here when they're feeling a bit stressed. I think that's nice. Look at Depresso, just uninterested king. I love that for him. Yay. Alright. We don't have a lot that we can, like, cook right now, so that's fine. Alright, we need a statue of power, which we can now build. I love the pal that's on this statue, because this pal that's on this statue is called Anubis. And he is not the strongest pal in the game, but he's pretty close. He's pretty strong. He's really hard to come by though, because just strong guy. I'm not sure where to put this. I guess I could put it next to the outfit thing, since there's plenty of room over here. And then what this will do is allow me to raise the stats of my pals and my own stats. So there's these things that I grab occasionally called effigies. I grabbed one yesterday. That will help me raise one of my stats. There's different kinds of effigies for different stats. So if I click here, I have one lift monk effigy, and I can increase my capture power. So I will do that. I'll get more eventually. I'll increase like my movement speed, my attack, stuff like that. Your pals also get something called pal souls, and it helps increase their max health, attack, defense, work speed. Work speed is good for pals who actually work well on the base, so pretty helpful stuff. Alright. Put some stuff away. Oh, I forgot to use my technical manual to get extra technology points. Which I can't do much with right now, but that's okay. That's fine. Alright, for the Fox Sparks harness, I need more leather and flame organs. Which is funny because you get that from killing Fox Sparks. Luckily, you can only craft the Fox Sparks gear and any other PAL gear by already having that PAL in your list. So if you don't have a Fox Sparks, it doesn't unlock the gear for it. And I think that's pretty cool. I appreciate when games don't, like, fool you into thinking you have something that you don't. I'm gonna catch this guy. If I can, if I get a ball. Oh. I probably should have crafted more balls before I started doing this. Okay, I got him! Woo! Okay. So, oh, he's a glutton. I can't put him on the ranch, but that's okay. So, obviously, pals, just like in Pokemon, there are negative traits. One of the traits you don't want on your bench is, a bench on your base is, this trait called, glutton or bottomless stomach, because those traits, you'll basically have your pals constantly eating and not really able to do much else except eat and do a few tasks, and you don't really want that. You're gonna eat up all your materials really fast, especially early game. Now if you're making food in excess, it probably doesn't matter, but You don't want to waste your food, trust me. Especially early game. Alright, let's feed you some pork. I'm so sorry, Rushore. I just made you eat Rushore. Yeah, it's probably more of a late game thing. At that point, it really does. It really wouldn't matter what you're doing. But it's not the best trait. There is also a trait called Slacker, which means that your pals will work... Excuse me, they'll work much slower. Excuse me, it's gross. They'll work slower than other pals. That one you definitely do not want on your base, because obviously you want your pals working the most efficiently. Okay. I forgot to craft this stuff earlier. Whoops. Okay. So. Let's try to capture the herbal. Come on, herbal. Oh, really? Get in the ball. Do they let you craft your outfits? So, you get armor, like what I'm wearing right now is armor. And later on you can unlock outfits. I have on my other file that I play with Luna a Depresso outfit. So I'm dressed as a giant Depresso, which is hilarious. And that's part of a quest. That is also hilarious. Some pals only come out at night. Like these guys, they're called Nox. Nox is important to have in your party because they'll tell you where nearby effigies are, which is really good. Because effigies help you increase your stats. Hell yeah, Nox. Yay, Nox! I got one. Earthquake resistant. Nice. I like the little jewel that he's wearing. Oh my god, Rushore. Ooh, leather. Unfortunately, I still need to go find Fox Sparks. I think they're up here. More Nox. Free ball. Free ball. Let's see if we can kill these guys. I think they're only level 5. Nice going, Rushore. He totally missed. So here's a fun thing you can do. You can catch humans. And make them work on your base. I caught one, yay. It's the equivalent of making Ashian's craft for you. Okay? Best way I can explain it. You don't want these guys to live. I mean, what? Yeah, bullets. Come on, Jolt Hog. There you go. Oh my god, there's a pal in here. Look how sad. It's okay, I'll rescue you. Yay, he's happy. And now I have a fuddler. Yeah, that's why you don't like them. We don't like those guys because they will trap pals, they kill pals. Listen, I've taken out a couple pals of my own. I know. Not the best thing, but also these guys do it for sport. So we take them out because they take out our pals. They take out our friends. Look at Jolt Hog's little face. Just watching me. They must pay the... Exactly. You get it. Look at his little face. I go make more arrows. Make more arrows. Kativa will help me. Hopefully he'll help me. Okay, all done. And we'll use the remaining paladin fragments to craft a little bit more of our pal spheres. And then leave that and continue on our adventure. Okay, so I see a fox sparks. Now, the leather is not the issue that we have here. The issue we have is a lack of flame organs, so we need to try and take care of that. Except that, you know, Kativa's pretty useless, apparently. Oh, well, we could do that too. I didn't mean to do that, but we can do that. Alright, well, anyways, you get the flame organs that way too. An extra fox sparks isn't gonna hurt, because now I can keep one on the base and take one on an adventure with me. Ooh, I leveled up. Very nice. Right, I'm gonna go this way, because there is an effigy I'd like to get. But before I do that, I'm going to increase my stamina again. Stamina and work speed are probably the best things to level early on, but of course you can level whatever you want. I would just recommend not really leveling up the weight part as much, because it's not going to really matter until later on in the game. Again, a lot of stuff that you would normally think to be worried about, it's late game stuff usually. Again, play however you want, but that's the whole point of like open world survivals. You play how you want. Pangolin! Go get him. Or not, you know. Almost killed the guy. Jesus Christ. Oh, look, pretty. Level 17. So, no. Pangolin, I love because you can get a cannon just for Pangolin to use. Very cool. Love that. When I hit level 10, I'm going to take you guys through a dungeon, because that's probably about the level that I'll be that I can actually do one. I think there's an effigy over here. Yep, I was right. Woohoo! I love being right. It's over here. Oh no! I ran out of stamina. I hate when that happens. That's why you level your stamina. So you can be jumping around and being crazy like me. You can build a grapple hook later on, but it's not even that it's later on. You can just build one at some point, but I just realized there's a jumping pad here, so I'm probably gonna go do that. Sometimes the jumping pad is not accurate. It's very disappointing. With the wind! Whee! Sealed Realm of the Frozen Wings. Ooh, what a big area. Should I set this up as another base? I think I should. At some point. I don't really need another base yet. You can have up to 10 different bases, and you can teleport to them back and forth. You can probably set this one up as a mining base specifically, because there's a naturally occurring rock here. But I'll probably hold off on that for now. Calcel. Look at how they run. I see another, effigy in the distance. Okay. Um, I just realized I don't think I need to go get that effigy right now because I want to explore this other map real quick. I think my favorite thing about this game is just how much there is to explore. Um, I can't even really emphasize just how big the map is. Like this is the chunk that I've explored so far since yesterday, and it's been a lot, but there's a lot more like that goes like all the way up. Like there's a lot in here. Okay, before our inventory gets too full, we're gonna head back to base. I'm gonna maintain this area as a potential for a second base that we can use for like gathering materials like wood, ores, stuff like that, because it's always good to separate your bases when you get the chance. So you have like a home base. Some people do like a breeding base where you have two breeding farms and then the incubators for eggs you find. It's pretty interesting all the stuff that you can do in this game. Okay, so we have two fox sparks and we have to now make a fox sparks harness. And we have all the materials for it now. Oh wait, I should bring out my Kativa. Because Kativa will help with crafting. Alright, all done. So now they're going to want me to go to the settlement and talk to the guy so I can let him know that I have the harness. Oh, I also need to build a primitive furnace. I need more flame organs for that, but I think I can just buy some at the settlement. Which feels a bit lazy, but it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It might matter a little bit, but... Hello there, traveler. Is that a Fox Sparks? Oh ho, and you even crafted a Fox Sparks harness. My apologies. I didn't mean to suggest you weren't the capable sort. While Fox Sparks are on the smaller side, they're rather wary creatures that pack a rather nasty punch. It took us a team of people and several traps before we finally caught one of our own. Well, making it look easy is the mark of a true pal tamer. Ha! You could possibly give the Rain Syndicate a good bit of trouble, too. Still, you'll want to stay on your guard. You can worry about the tower once you're sufficiently prepared. May fortune follow you, my friend. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. Can I buy the organs from this guy? Now, some people might say that's cheating, but I don't really feel like killing more pals for that. There are pals that you can capture and put on your farm, and they will drop these items that you'll need later. But again, you get them later, so I might as well just make use of the money that I get. The money that you get in this game, you can use for a variety of things, but unfortunately there's not a lot to use them for, so, you know, is what it is. I guess I can put this over here with the crusher and the other stuff. I wouldn't know where else to put. I guess I could just leave it over where the some guy with his truck being noisy. I guess I can just leave it over here with the other fiery stuff, but I guess I could also put it back here. I'm not really sure. I didn't really think this through as far as the planning goes. So what I'll do is I will leave it with the other crafting stuff for the time being, because that just makes sense to me. Build this real quick. Here comes Lamball, hard at work. And Depresso, not as hard at work. Alright, we can make ingots now with the ore that we have. Now, I don't have a fire pal just yet, but once I hit this upgrade, I'll be able to add fox sparks to my, I know, they love it. I can add fox sparks to here, and he'll be able to, smelt the ore for me. And then when he's done doing that, he will be able to cook any food that I've set up, which is nice. I need more wood. There should be a redeem for that, because holy crap, I keep needing wood every 5 minutes. Handball does not need to stop doing what he's doing. That's funny. He's like, I don't need to craft ore. I need to eat. Alright, so our next missions are high quality workbench and medieval medicine workbench, which I don't have unlocked just yet. What level are we? We're level 10. We are level 10 now. So, I'm gonna try and get my best guys together and go do a dungeon. Fuddler's only level 2. That's kind of cute, actually. He's just a baby. We will get some herbal out so that Elsie can see this little guy, because we talked about him yesterday. This is herbal. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you transporting? Are you helping? Oh, he flies! Oh my god, he flies! I didn't know that. I didn't know that he does that. That's very cute. Alright. We don't have any way to level our pals just yet because we have not really done a dungeon yet. So, I'm gonna make sure my gear is properly, sufficiently, repaired. I know, very, very cute. We're gonna see about building this headpiece, because the headpiece is actually, for your, like, head armor. Also, Kurojiri's little wizards. Okay. I didn't need to put him away. Let's see if we can get more arrows going. Okay. I know, he's a little wizard. Let's see. Okay, I guess we can go do the, Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Also, hi, Luna. I forgot to put all this away. A 40 stream streak. That's ridiculous. You're crazy, but I like you. I like it, Picasso. Alright. I should really find a place to put these extra items here. So, before I, lose my mind about how much wood I don't have, I'm gonna go get some more. And then I'm gonna set up some storage for all this extra crap that I have. Because I have a lot of extra crap that I don't need to have sitting out. Odds and ends chest. I think that most people who play these kind of games have a chest specifically designated for odds and ends. And that's, I think, one of my favorite thing about these kind of games anyway, is that you get to decide how you're playing. We'll put an egg in there, we'll put the bullets in there. We'll hold on to the key and the healing stuff. Let's see. Put all that in there. This has other places it could be going. I don't know why I'm putting it in here, but I digress. Alright. I missed it, yeah. Yeah, the mod was great, but it was causing our game to crash repeatedly, so not that great. Mods can be useful, they can be great, but if they're causing your game to crash, are they really that great? Alright, let's go do that dungeon over there. Unless that's your... Hold on. Unless there's the other dungeon that's better, but I also don't want to go do that dungeon because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get away from. Okay, let's do this dungeon. Let's see how well we can do this dungeon, actually. Considering it's level 13 boss. Hopefully mod support. I mean, maybe it's not just about mod support. Maybe in the next patch they'll do a, they'll do some sort of setup where, they'll do some sort of... He just wanted to smoke so bad. Maybe they'll do some sort of setup where inventory and storage will just be better in general. Got him. Oh, go for it. Enjoy your nap. I love a nap. Ooh, is this coal? What is this? What is our coal doing in an early dungeon? It is way too hot, you're right. Also, thank you. Tossing semi-cool weather over the... Okay, please do. Please do. Can't catch me, asshole. Letting my pal handle all that. Despicable. But this is how you get them to level up. That is how you get them. I didn't notice that Nox's skill was called Kudere. That's very funny to me. I also didn't bring my mount. They are mushrooms, yes. Awesome. Let's go, little guy. These especially are very good. You can make potions with them. Once I unlock the medicine cabinet, you'll see. Ooh, a daydream. So there are certain pals in this game that when you catch them and put them in your party, they can be outside your party while they're in a ball. You don't have to select them, so you can technically have two pals out. The pal I just caught is one of those pals. I don't know what the name is for that kind of trait, but I know that that pal can do it. What's that pal called? Daydream. Daydream has, while in party, appears near the player. It's nice that combat isn't super important except for the boss battles, since I mostly work on crafting one base and I'm only like 5 levels behind you. Yeah, like, battles aren't like a main part of the game, but you can have a lot of fun doing them. And the Syndicate towers are really nice to get through. Let's get Fox Sparks out here. They'll keep me warm. He didn't drop anything. What a loser. He didn't have anything for me to take from him. What the hell? Also, I don't think I'm a good shot. He's on fire. He cooking. He cooking a little bit. He frying a little bit. Kojiro learned Bubble Blast. That was my nickname in high school. Frying like French fries, exactly. You get it. Alright, so there's nothing in this room. So I need to go find the other rooms. Unless there was something in that room and I just completely ignored it. It's very possible. Damn, more syndicate thugs? Okay, so there might be more in here. Oh wait, no. There's a fuddler in here. An ad break warning. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, they're still following me. That's funny. So this is where I started. Which means I needed to go to that other room. There's a syndicate thug all the way up there. That's very funny. The reach of this bow is absolutely atrocious. That fuddler said, I'm not gonna be a part of this. Miss me with that shit. Okay. Kind of looks like I'm going the right direction, thankfully. Got me a lotus. There's some pals that are in dungeons that are not, they're not exclusive. Rosie's having a day, huh? Okay. And he's dead. That's funny. Rosie's a little mess, but we love them. We love him. Alright, let's see. We got some coal. We're not even supposed to get coal until late game. That's cool. Well, not late game. Mid game more like, but that's pretty cool. You get it early on. Oh look, a calamari. Let's see how well we do. We might die a little bit. Alright, so he's water and dark, so... Joltog probably would have been better for this, but I digress. Yeah, let's see what we're doing. Can at least catch this little one. Oh, damn it. Maybe that one? There we go. Alright. Sativa, you're up. There we go. Getting some damage in. Yay! I caught the big guy. And now I got a big guy. And I'm also poisoned. That's not ideal. But it's okay. We also have an ad break in about 30 seconds. So I'm going to run back to base so I don't die. And we'll come back to this. Maybe we'll try something else in the middle of the day, but this has been fun so far. Well, maybe we'll try a different game while we're on here, because, you know, we don't want to be not trying new games, but we'll be back. Please hydrate, please stretch. We'll come back to this or something else. See you soon. So I realize we're back from ads. Um, Thank you so much for the welcome back. I am gonna pause it right here. We're gonna play something else because I realize I have a demo that I want to try on stream of another game that I found. So I'm gonna set that up. But before I do that, I need to go do some stuff. So be right back. The ad break was not long enough for me to do everything I need to do. So I'll be right back again. But I'm gonna leave it on this screen. I'm gonna close this, but we're gonna leave it on the Palworld screen for like a minute because I gotta go do like one thing. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Uh, for real this time. I realized I had to go do some things that the ad break was not gonna give me enough time to do. Uh, so officially back. Welcome back from ads. Hope you guys had good ads. No AI, no generative AI ads. We are gonna switch games since it's been an hour of stream. I've decided every hour we're gonna switch games. So thank you so much. So Palworld was our first game. Palworld is currently on Steam for X amount of dollars. I forgot how much it is because I didn't pay for it. It was gifted to me. Oh, well, it is $30. It's $29.99. It is typically $29.99. However, until September 8th, it is $20.99, so it's 30% off. So if you'd like to go purchase Palworld and play with it and catch some pals and hang out with your pals for a little bit, that's where you can do it. We're going to switch to a different game. It is a demo. We're going to see how well it plays on stream, but first I got to set some settings up. I hope you understand, because I literally have never loaded this game before. Hopefully it doesn't crash my shit. Hopefully. See quality. Does it not let me change my graphics settings? Oh, lame. Alright, well we're gonna switch over to this other game. It is a demo, but hopefully you enjoy it. God damn, it stretched all the way out. That's what she said. Uh, Hi, Viper. How's it going? Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Please also hydrate. And just Val is fine, but thank you. All right. Let's get into our next game. It is a game about being a parrot. I saw it on Twitter, and I thought it would be a good game to play on stream. It is a demo, however. It's not out yet. So, let's see. Let's also adjust the volume, because... yeah, damn. Earblood, man. Can you guys hear that? Okay, hopefully you can. I'll load the comments, because it won't let me change to windowed mode over here. So I'm gonna move some stuff around so I can have your comments on this side. So I can actually see what everyone's saying, because it won't let me get out of full screen. And unfortunately, my entire streaming...
one side, the shoulder has been giving me like trouble for a while.
I am so sorry that there is somebody talking in your ear right now that isn't me. I open Twitch and it decides to yap at me. I'm so sorry about that. Alright, mod view. Hi, Luna. Let's move this. Alright, we're set up. I don't know what to expect, but neither do you, so that's fine. New game! Type your name. What's our name? Can you guys hear it okay? Wait, hold on, I see arrows. We can be different birds! This reminds me... so the person who introduced... oh my god, my camera freezing on me in the middle of stream. Bullshit. Bullshit. That you would make me alt-tab to do all this. It overheats. Okay. So anyways, the person who introduced me and Luna had a bird that looked just like this. And he didn't know that the birds, their diet is not supposed to have a certain type of seed. He didn't believe me because he thought I didn't know shit because people treat me like I don't know anything. And to be fair, a lot of times I don't. But anyways, that bird was aggressive until it wasn't when he changed the seed. Anyways, I like all of these birds, but I really want to pick just the one. So, cheeseburger? Cheeseburger, you say? Alright, we're gonna pick the pretty blue one, and his name is gonna be Cheeseburger. No, wait. Cheeseburger like this, okay? His name is Cheeseburger. And I'm in a cage. They've caged you, but they can never cage your spirit. Escape and ruin everyone's day. By pressing E, you can interact with different objects in the world. You're free to explore and cause chaos however you like. But each room has a set of tasks you'll need to complete to unlock the next one. Press tab anytime to view your current tasks. Press E to drink water. You got it, man. Beautiful. I can just fit through this gap, my guy. Oh, hold E. Okay, great. I hate... I have to hold space to fly? I don't like that. Oh, they're poop on humans by pressing Z. You got it, man. Well, I can tell you this much. I already don't like the controls.
You little bastard.
He's worth $9.
You little bastard.
I already don't like the controls that much. Let's see if the controller will help. If there's...
Bastard. You little bastard. Oh, very.
Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted. I actually hate the controls. So, this game definitely still needs work, because why are the controls like that? Hold on one second. With their water? Just you wait. Alright. It would appear that it doesn't work with a PS4 controller. I wish it would stop doing that. Let's start over. Alright, we're gonna start completely different. Okay, cheeseburger. Pressing E can interact, yes. Tasks, yes. Can I... Okay, I can... I can play with... So it is controller. It is controller friendly. I'm not a big fan of, like, the cameras. The camera angles, and it's not letting me do much with that. Okay, F to... Pressing F or double space. So we're gonna stick with F, because, double space is very dumb.
You little bastard. Go away. Go away. Go away. You little bastard. You little bastard. You little bastard.
I'm pressing F. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's because I'm tired. Okay.
Go away. You little bastard. Go away.
I'm not really sure why it's not working, but...
You little bastard. Go away.
I'm not sure why it's not... That is very strange.
Go away.
So, in order to try this game, the controls should probably work, right? You would think. I would hope. Okay, it might just be a me issue. What do you mean hunger? Was it because I gotta poop?
You little bastard. You little bastard. You little bastard. Go
Is that all he knows how to say?
Go away.
I guess that's all he knows how to say, you little bastard. Let's try this again when we have more patience for it. Which is in a minute. Give me a second, because I'm not sure I think it's a little bit of an issue with the developers not explaining the controls better, because if there is hold on, this might just be a dumb issue on my part, but so okay, so yes, I'm aware, thank you. They don't really explain that you have like
hey. You little bastard. You little bastard.
I'm not sure why it keeps pushing me back when I'm in the cage. It's very strange. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so here's the thing. It's a little wonky with its controls, I will say that much. The controls aren't hard to understand. They're not great either, because they're very like sticky keys if you would.
Go away. You little bastard. You little bastard. You little bastard. Go away. You little bastard.
Huh?
Go away.
Oh, okay. The camera doesn't let me see what I'm supposed to be doing. It's very strange controls, man. Yeah, it's very like it's not that the controls don't make sense, it's just that they're not letting you really like the camera angle doesn't make a lot of sense, so you basically have to keep restarting because also, I'm really not a fan of them continuously showing me what I'm supposed to do. Because I know what I'm supposed to do, and it's just not giving me the range to do it in. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's very, like... And there's no, like, settings to change that. These are my settings. So, like, I wouldn't say it's a bad game from the looks of it. It's just... It's a little frustrating. It's a little frustrating, but we'll get through it. Okay, great. Thank you.
Go away.
The fuck? How am I supposed to pick up his AirPod? Okay. If I'm supposed to be able to poop on him, why isn't it letting me poop on him? Oh, okay. That's what I was supposed to do. Something like that. Controls, camera angles, not very great.
Go away. Go away. Go away. You little bastard.
Well, he's French, that's great.
Go away. You little bastard. You little bastard. Go away.
Controls are dirt, bro. Can't kill him, you just can attack him and poop on him. That's about it. Hit his ass. I like that my camera keeps going out. I really appreciate that. That's my favorite part of this whole experience. You know, just that my camera keeps overheating. Very fun. Okay, let's try this again.
You little bastard. You little bastard.
And he's French, the worst.
Go away. Go away.
You can just be shitting everywhere. I love that. A true bird experience.
You little bastard.
I think he did. Oh, never mind.
You little bastard.
He is not dead. Can I not land on things? Ugh, disgusting. Hmm. Okay. It's time for us to go shit on a man.
You little bastard. You little bastard.
I really wish he'd say something else than you little bastard, because I already know I'm a bastard. You don't have to remind me.
Go away. You little bastard. Go away.
Why isn't it letting me attack him? The heck? I don't understand.
Go away.
There we go. Was that the rest of his money? Please tell me that was the rest of his money. What do you mean game over? Yeah, it looks like he kicks the bird. It looks like it, yeah. I cannot believe it just completely sets you back. At least it kept the progress that I made. Kind of. Oh, I need to poop on the kid. Okay. I need to go poop on that statue. Yes, thank you so much for interrupting me. I really want game developers to hear me out on this. But, like... So, basically, if you're a game developer and you're watching me, or if you know any game developers, please stop putting your tutorials in a way that just completely stops you from playing the game, because it's very, very frustrating. I'm sure there's someone out there who doesn't mind that, but I am not one of those people. You know those really old games, like those old racing games, where if you just gently moved your controller to the left, you would just, like, fly completely to the left? This is what this game feels like. Thank you, PS4 controller, for telling me that you have disconnected. I appreciate that. Oh my god.
You little bastard.
Yeah, it seems like he pushes you around a little bit. I took his AirPod.
Bastard. Oh, very.
Oh my god, I keep falling off. Oh my god, can you get in there? Why are the controls so bad? Oh my goodness. I know, right? I love at least that when he gets passed out, he gets passed out, you know? I am bird, hear me squeak. Are you serious? Take his money. What else we got? Pick the vases. The vases, if you will. Strange. Oh, these ones, okay. Okay.
Go away.
Okay.
Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. You little bastard. You little bastard. Go away. You little bastard.
Two more. Burp. Hi, Florine. How's your move going? I actually have no idea where the bird is storing the money, and that actually concerns me now that you mention it. Now that you mention it, I have no idea, and I'm not willing to think about it.
You little bastard. Go away.
Well, yes, that's why I'm back in here. God. It's going. What would you say your progress level is?
You little bastard.
How am I...
Go away. Go away.
How is he still kicking me? Kinda don't like that. He is still kicking me. 70%? We saw the whole... Oh, gross. After you showed me that basement, I'm
You
like...
little bastard.
Holy crap.
Go away.
How am I not landing on it? I'm on it. What the hell?
You little bastard.
Oh my god, these controls are pissing me off. Oh, I have a health bar too. I keep forgetting and he keeps hitting me. You spooky basement. Alright, I've had enough of that. I was gonna play the whole hour. We're only getting 45 minutes because I genuinely couldn't stand the controls. But that game is called A Game About Being a Parrot. It is not out yet. If you would like to try it yourself, that is the name of it. A Game About Being a Parrot. That's literally the name. You're welcome to obviously get frustrated with it, but that's just not my cup of tea. I'd rather get frustrated at the gameplay itself than the like camera angles and things that shouldn't be frustrating. But of course, like to the developers, just keep working at it. I'm sure it'll get better for you guys. I'm sure there's more to the game than that, and I'm missing out because it's a demo. But of course, like, hey, we gave it a shot. Sometimes you give something a shot and you realize it's not for you. That's okay. It does remind me a lot of an Untitled Goose Game, which I watched Luna play some years ago. It's a good game. It's a good concept. I like those concepts, but like if your camera angles suck, then it's gonna make the gameplay a lot harder. Alright. Now what do we do? I didn't plan this far. Send good vibes to Florine and that she is able to finish her move as quickly and swiftly as possible with as much ease and less pain to her body as possible, because moving is a pain in the ass, but especially to the whole of your body, it sucks. It just sucks. I have moved many times in my life. It was awful. Hated it. Of course. I hope you get lots of rest when the move is done, but I hope you get lots of rest in between. Uh, what do I do the rest of stream? All the good vibes for all the hydration and nourishment. Hell yeah, hydration. I'm pretty sure there's another game in here that I wanted to play for. Oh yes, there is. There is this one. Your body, dude. I can't imagine how much Tylenol you've had to take. So there is one game I had planned as a backup for today that I think we're gonna try out for the last hour or so of stream. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I will get it set up in the background. Please feel free to. Whose truck is that? Always some truck going on in the neighborhood. Always. It just distracted the hell out of me. I like that it's not really loading that quickly, so that's fun. Before I do that, game, graphics, windowed, please. Okay, confirm. That's not it. Wait, hold on. It's another one of those games. It's giving me a hard time about the settings. Can I? Yeah. Yeah, perfect. The place you're moving to is pretty quiet. Awesome. I wish you all the best. As always, I don't have any, like, desire to move at this point in my life, but if I were to move, I always would hope to move somewhere quiet. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure he would help a lot more than some people might. I mean, who said that? But I'm sure he would help you move because he seems like a sweetheart. All right, let's switch over. All right, let's play Planet Zoo. I've played this once. I don't remember anything. And I know there's a second one that's out and on sale. However, I'm not in the spending place to spend money. I like how Raichu is just side-eyeing us. Let's create our avatar. Who turned me into someone's mom? That ain't me. Unfortunately, that looks like me. Unfortunately. Hair's a bit darker, though. What are these clothes? Purple sounds good. I can be a teenager? No, thank you. I've been a teenager once. Wasn't that good. Wasn't that fun. Was a bit exhausting. I can wear a hat. Oh, okay. An elephant? Can I be a giraffe? I can be a giraffe. We're going with that. I fucking love giraffes. Yes, I'm sure. It's like, are you sure? Alright. First steps. Let's go. Tutorial. Let's go. Start new. Hell yeah, more cute animals. Why not? Why the hell not? Oh, should have done a yawn counter for stream. That would have been the first one, but I expected many more because, oh my god. Oh my god, am I tired. We're gonna take a big
heyo
fan.
at Hematu. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets.
Gross.
As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source
I
of
like
great
that guy. He's
pride
like,
for me. And pride, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s.
lion breeding program.
But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in.
Oh, yeah?
Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you into the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Hello there. From
Who
that rosy,
wrote the
fresh face
script
of
for
yours,
this
I'm
guy?
guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before
Okay.
we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals. We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Okay. Explore zoo. Locate the grizzly bears. Done. That's this guy. Enter animal camera. Which one is that? I like that it's not telling me really.
Did you
Okay.
know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? Oh, but then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too. Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel.
Uh-huh. I did that.
This is where you can find out all kinds of information about your animal. The most important thing being its overall welfare. You'll learn more about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives. But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel?
Ah, I see. It says little button.
See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it. Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
Oh, I see. Okay. I figured out how to move the camera. I figured it out, guys. I'm pro gamer. Lions!
Panthera Leo Leo. All the West African lion to you and me. Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride, although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome, which is precisely why I handle training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Is this not the empty? Okay, there we go. He wants me to look at this one. Right. Thank you for the
As you
hydrate.
can
Minder,
see,
please
it's
also
a lovely
hydrate.
space for animals, but
Excuse
it's
you,
missing
Nancy.
a certain something. Well, two somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to
Pumbaa.
adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Common
There we are,
warthog.
a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants. When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade centre, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home? When you
Okay.
ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade centre, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade centre's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Sure? Oh, over here. Okay.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat, but I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas.
I'm a little surprised it's
Nutrition,
voiced.
social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what
Not
areas
well.
need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
Okay.
Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
And she said a... I wouldn't know best place to put this, but... Put over here?
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy.
Worst place I
Let's
probably could have
add
put
a
it.
lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare. Oh, nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a feral state. Unfinished thingamajigs and what's-its all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the hippos.
Okay. I know where that is. Don't worry.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause the game. Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner.
Easy enough.
Ah, that's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game
She
whilst
said
you're doing something which
pause.
requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built.
Smart.
Okay, job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier.
That's probably
Every
smart.
habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
That's smart. Barriers. Habitat gates. Huh? Oh, it wants me to do it over here. What do you mean it's... Oh, do I have to put it... Okay.
Right, let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Is there a different... No. It looks like there is not. Okay.
Good work! Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment. At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the guests can see in. There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing
That's
we
true.
need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
I'm kind of screaming at the fact...
By the way, as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat.
That's true.
Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right,
She's
you've
so
finished
British.
the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you
Oh,
think?
I did.
Let's get 4 of them in here.
4? Okay.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Okay. This music is reminding me of The Sims. I don't know why. I kind of want to put more glass here, but it's not letting me do that for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Just realized we're in an ad break. Whoa.
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour?
Alright, we're in an ad
Heaven
break.
forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Okay, anyways, I'm gonna be right back.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did you do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Okay.
You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
How? It's not really explaining things that. Oh wait. Oh wait. It has a space for me. That's funny. It had a space for me the whole time. Silly me. There we go. Bonk. It kind of reminds me of like
This
Zoo
keeper hut
Tycoon
only has
games.
space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple
You
keepers
could
to
have
prepare
told
food at
me
the same
that,
time.
lady.
Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness. Negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we? Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
Okay.
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away. Righty, your next job is to build a habitat from scratch. And concrete and glass, I expect. So go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
Be right back. Oh wait, no, our ads are
And
done.
make sure the
Never
guests will
mind.
be able to see the tigers.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I am super not crazy about these controls, but I'm gonna try to work with them. There we go. I'm kind of getting used to the controls. I'm still a little bit like... Yeesh. Alright. Facilities... No, not facilities. Finance? No. Anyways, we'll just continue on until this is done. Okay. Okay. Gates. We're gonna do a gate, like, here.
Now, Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode.
Ah, okay.
Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool.
Oh, I see. Huh? Oh, wait. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, it sounds a little bit familiar, but I'm not like able to kind of... I'm not really able to, like, discern what that is right now.
Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. You'll want to make sure it reaches a height of at least 3.7 meters.
Trying to do exactly 4, like, not good. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Should be right.
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a
Okay, I
donation
see.
box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
How was I supposed to remember where the donation box is? Come on. Oh, there it is.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate's in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
I think maybe yes, but I also kind of want to put more donation boxes. Is that bad? Alright, anyways. Kitties! Oh, they're expensive. What the hell?
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival.
Yeah.
We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Okay. I kind of want to put this in an area they'll be able
This
to...
time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into Terrain and selecting the water tool. Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Frozen blood pumpkin. You know what? That sounds incredible. Let's put that over here by the, yeah. A rubbing pad. That's cute.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape.
Pumpkin.
Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Sure. Okay. I think I want to move this actually. Rotate it a little bit. go. Okay. There we go. Increase hard shelter welfare to 60%. Okay, habitat. Let's see. Go. Shelter welfare. Let's see. I think it's actually just asking me to add more things, right? No? Not sure what you want from me, man. What do you want from me, man? Well, that's not what I meant to do. So let's move that. It shouldn't be on top of another tree, that's for sure. I don't think that's what we were supposed to do. Oh, okay, construction. Maybe? No, it already has that. What the hell is it asking me to do? Hard shelter welfare. Let's look that up, because I'm confused. Very confused. Stuck in tutorial. Isn't just me. Once the tigers arrived, it moved on. So let's just hit play and get them tigers installed, I guess. I just see them running. Look at him go! Busting his ass. Look at him. Look at him go. struggling, are we? Oh, the ostriches are showing up. Nice. Have a lion, tiger, and a bear in your zoo at any one time. Achievement. Oh my.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel. Rightio, click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat. Okay then, open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what they're talking about. The terrain. I just want the kitties to be happy. We want the kitties to be happy. It needs more equal grass. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, he's a little happier. People are a little happier here. That's good. What about you? We'll just like mess with the terrain some more until it's perfect. We need a bit more enrichment, it looks like. So, let's do some more enrichments. Toys, not a lot of toys. Let's see. They're a little happier. I'm still trying to figure out the enrichment part because getting a little better by the second. Oh no, I messed up again. My bad.
Right then, all animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know,
Okay.
deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab. Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want. You can find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
I'm gonna guess the bamboo is okay. Maybe. Possibly. Who knew tigers could be picky about plants? Because I didn't. Maybe not that one. Where y'all at? Okay, terrain good, hard shelter not so good. It's still stuck at the 89%, so I'm a little bit confused on that. Yay?
They say that good fences make good neighbors.
Yay?
I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave. Even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh,
Crazy.
but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Okay.
Just find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese. Expand their social welfare and we can get a bit more detail. Now, they've clearly got plenty of space and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
Not enough adults.
As you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Look, 3 females. Perfect. Perfect.
Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
This is a game for people with ADHD. Because I thought we were working on one at a time. No, we're just gonna keep jumping around and looking at different habitats. It was a nice zoo, though.
Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right.
That makes sense.
You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
I don't want to select all of it. I don't want to select all of it, man. Okay. Oh, is that not what they wanted me to select? My bad. They literally tell you what to select. Okay, so that wasn't it. Okay, let's start over. And we will. Is that not it? Huh? I'm confused. Oh, I think it's already set that way.
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Okay.
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Okay. A big range, man. Is that it? Did we do it? think it might still be a bit too warm.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopards' terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen. Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic.
Sure, Jan.
Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section.
Where's one of the leopards? Oh, he's climbing the tree. Alright. I'll give you more rocks later, my guy. Average animal welfare. Staff happiness. Crime.
As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Okay, why are the turtles upset? Enrichment! Oh no. Can't have that. Alright, filter species. You are a Aldabra giant tortoise. So, you guys need a block of frozen fruit. Okay. A dog ball. Cute. Put that over here. And a fruit spike tree, whatever that means. And hopefully that will help. It looks like it's increasing it a little bit. But I think there's multiple in here. Playing badminton? That would be funny. I would love to watch them play badminton. Right. Toys. Some more toys for them. Get some small ice balls here and there. Some toys. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate that for you. He's like, I got a ball. It's like a half ball. Let's see if that's good for you guys. Much better. Much, much better. For their habitat. Habitat leaves, maybe? Habitat breeding extra large. Oh. I see. Okay, sprinklers. I know the sprinklers by the water. I'm insane. But anyways. Do another one right here. Alright, cool. Perfect. 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 Okay. Let's close that since they seem a little better. Management. Manage. Do. Okay, tortoises are doing a lot better. They seem to be suffering the most. Zebra and giraffe. Let's go over to them. Alright, giraffe! Sorry. Hungry. You guys all have food troughs? Disgusting. Alright, filter is species. What kind of zebras are you? Plains zebra. And, scroll. Plain zebra. And a reticulated giraffe. There we go. So we'll do some medium food troughs here. And somewhere. Just so we get some extra food going for them. And maybe a large one for our giraffe friends. They already have one, but it's definitely not enough for the amount of animals in this one zoo. I'm not really sure why they have all these animals in this one zoo, but... Or this one section of the zoo, I mean. Oh, I've got this tree thing. That's cool. Let's do another one over here for them. Okay. What else do you guys need? Enrichment, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, so grazing ball feeder. Hanging grazing. Wait, that doesn't really work there, does it? Okay. Oh yeah, there's people hanging out up on this, like, area just to look at them. That's cool. Let's see. Okay, toys. A rubbing pillar. Nice. Scratching tree. Nice. Okay, the enrichment for the zebras is getting increased, but what about the giraffe? Some sprinklers. Because it's definitely really hot.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots
Yay!
more
We're gonna return to menu. Sure. We'll save here. We can always come back to it. Because I'm gonna head out a little bit early, because I need to get some stuff done. And I think that's fair. But we will chat for a bit before we stop completely. So as always, if you're not in the Discord, please feel free to join it so you know when I am streaming, how long I am streaming, all of that sort of thing. I also tell you when I'm canceling. I also post about my YouTube videos in there, but please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube. It would mean so much to me if you did, because I think I need more followers there too. If you're not following me here, follow me here, but also follow me there. Follow me anywhere. Uh, and then finally, I am open for tarot readings. I did add some cheaper readings to my list, so there's going to be a range from $5, I'm sorry, $8 to $15, $30, etc., depending on what you need, what kind of reading you need. We will be adding a $5 dice reading in the future that will most likely help for anyone who wants to kind of get a little bit cheaper of a reading. Currently, my Twitter only family is getting a discount on a lot of readings because they were where I started as a tarot reader, and that is the baseline of who I am. I don't think of it like I don't think of it like you shouldn't look at your career or the things that you do are necessarily who you are or your identity, but they do make up some aspect of your identity, of course. So, I owe a lot to my Twitter family and I owe a lot to you guys. So, of course, there's something that works for y'all, but we're going to work through that as time goes on. So after I get through these last 4 tarot readings for the free readings from August, we will be opening for specific, like, special readings in the future. But thank you so much, of course, for your support in me being able to do this. And yeah, of course, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're enjoying the Wednesday readings. I'll be posting another one soon, tomorrow, and I'm almost done with the one deck, one readings, actually. I'm almost done because I don't have that many decks. I might buy another one just for the hell of it, but you know, it is what it is. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much, Elsie, for being here. Thank you so much, Florine, for being here. Thank you so much, Fisherman, for being here. Everybody who's been here, thank you so much. And I will see you all next Sunday. Hopefully, I'll actually stream next Sunday, and we'll be all caught up and rested by then. Hopefully. Thank you all for being here and take care of yourselves. Stretch your bodies, hydrate, stay nourished. It has been hot down here, so hopefully you guys are not suffering the same weather problems. But please stay safe, stay hydrated, take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.